Lagos's Hot FM.
Yes, it's that time where we get to, switch things up and come to the program. And we have a lot of people in the studio today. It's the Hangout with me, the man CJ, Snozy, Fo, Webb, Ndu Scott, and we have a beautiful lady in our midst, Damisa Edwards, and she'll be joining the conversation today. And today we are talking about, would you tell your partner if you are not sexually satisfied? And so we had to bring a woman, in the conversation so that she can share her own, experience. Let me start with Ndu Scott. So your thoughts first.
First of all, everybody, Happy New Year.
Oh, yes, this is your first show.
Yeah, it's my first show. I wasn't in the last show, so everybody, Happy New Year. I had to recover from Afro Nation. It was a bit insane.
Ooh, you guys left us in Lagos.
I left you. We left you. It was a bit crazy. And then I'd like to nextly acknowledge everybody. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year and stuff. And I'd like to acknowledge our guest here.
Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Good? Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
I love your scarf and stuff.
Thank you.
So I mean, this is an interesting topic because I think actually I try to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't know if I'm always honest about, I try to be honest, but me and my number one, we try to be very, very honest about stuff. So she can yab me sometimes, I can yab her sometimes, but we'll see what's up. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to be very, very honest, but you also have to know how to say the truth without destroying the person's ego. However, I think women are very dishonest about this stuff. They never tell guys the truth. They're always lying about it. And they're like, yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
You're doing great. And in their mind, they're doing you more.
They're like, they're like, you're an idiot. See this guy. I'm going to go and have sex with the gay man, I beg. That's literally it. That's literally, they never say anything, man. They don't tell you anything half the time. And I was just reading an article in Salon. I won't go in through, to be honest, I didn't read the full thing, but I won't go through into details, but it was specifically about how women are very dishonest about sex. And it's not their fault entirely because we men, we do have fragile egos, right? Mm-hmm. And it matters more if a guy is good in bed versus a woman being good in bed. If a woman is...
she's laughing. She's like...
Yeah, well, she can laugh. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she has her own points, yeah? So if a woman is... like above average, right? I mean, you can't be worthless, right? In bed, right? That's different. But if you're like just below the average, and it all depends on the individual and how sexually active you are, to be honest. But if you're just below that average, a guy will be like, yeah, maybe I can teach her a few things, right? Let's try this, right? But I think with women, it's like, they won't leave you, but they will be like, I'm going to go and get sexual satisfaction somewhere else.
Okay, we have a call.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you come and explain to us?
We have a call already. Hey,
okay.
That's why I blinked
we
like
lost
that.
We lost that. All right, so let's go to the lady in the house. Damisa, what is your thought on the topic? Would you tell your partner?
Kill my mic real quick.
All right, so yeah.
Well, I would because I feel communication is key. But from my personal experience, I found out that men are babies. They have this, ego like, oh, we're always good in bed. We can give you different styles and stuff. And the last time I told my ex that, okay, I wasn't sexually satisfied, you know what he told me? He goes, I really don't think sex is food. So,
what is that? What the?
Why?
Did he really say that?
Yes, he did. No lies. I'm not joking.
Sex is not food. It's like that one time you go in a week to that special restaurant where you have that steak that's succulent and very nice.
I felt it.
Okay, so we'll come back to talk more on this. We'll have to take a quick break. When we come back, we go straight into the topic. Would you tell your partner if you are not sexually satisfied?
Lagos's Hot FM.
0818-242-6591 to call us up in the studio or send a message on WhatsApp on 0818-008-993. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you doing? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Fine, thank you.
What is your name?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Victoria. I'm calling from Lagos.
All right, Victoria, go ahead. What's your take on the topic?
Concerning this topic, I would tell my partner he's not sexually good in bed.
Okay.
And this is from experience, actually.
All right.
First of all, well, I believe every man is different.
Okay.
So, I'll first of all understand his weaknesses, and I'll know where to come in and how to come in.
Okay.
So there was this guy I was dating back then. Wasn't so good, like all this 1 minute kind of man.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
Hey.
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 How long did you guys date?
Web. Web.
Actually
How do we
dated
solve
for
that problem?
Up to 2 years.
You guys dated for 2 years.
More than 2 years,
More than
actually.
2 years, and it's 1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Hey. 1 minute every day for 2 years.
Hey.
No, I couldn't keep up with that.
You
I
couldn't keep up with the 1
that.
minute. Wow.
Yes, in the early times of the relationship. So
Are you saying you couldn't keep up with the 1 minute, or you just can't deal with the
like
1
it was
minute?
too small. It was too
Hey.
small.
Okay, sorry. Let me ask you.
Hey.
How
You
many
said more
minutes
than
is
1
the
minute.
average? How many minutes should it be on the average?
How average?
Let me.
On the average, for a man or for a woman, because a woman can have several times, but for a man,
What's your
for a man, I
average?
think up to
Your
30,
average.
at least 30 minutes now. How about?
Up to 30 minutes. How
Say
about?
go up to
Okay.
30 minutes. You should
Okay.
walk out.
All right.
Okay, you
All
should
right.
walk out.
All right. You're okay with that?
Okay,
Hey,
what I did was that I spoke to him about it, and he was understanding,
Okay.
and he noticed it. So we had to, both of us together, had to start researching on how he could stay longer.
Okay, so you
And
guys
really-
did the research. Okay.
horny goat
Yes,
weed.
together. Yes, together. We did it together.
And
Because
what
I
did you
knew
what
it
did you
was
find?
embarrassing
What
for
did you
him and all
find?
that.
Burantashi.
What?
Agbojedi, which one? What did you find?
Burantashi. Did you find Burantashi?
No, not at all. Actually, it's just like, it's a muscle. So you just have to exercise the muscle
Oh, it's the muscles.
physically.
Can you
Yes,
tell me,
it's
please?
exercise
Because
the
I
muscle.
need to know.
And it's more of psychology. It's psychology. Let me just not talking about all this on air.
I need to know, though.
All right, so Fo, go ahead.
Okay, so I've never been in a situation whereby I get to, not satisfy my spouse or my
Don't
partner. No, don't trust me.
Ah, Van Damme.
Don't do that.
Oh my
I know
God.
what I'm saying.
Yo, you talking about Van Damme? Van Damme is on the lower Carter of the martial arts. Bruce Lee is higher, yeah?
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee,
Now,
yeah.
this is the thing. If I happen to meet someone that is not so good in bed, I just let it go. Because what's the point? I'm going to cheat. There's no point. Yeah. So I just let her go.
All right,
For
but-
somebody else.
Now, while you let her go, we
Fair
have
enough.
we
You're
have
an
a
honest
call.
guy. You're an
Yeah,
honest
can't
guy.
be
You'd be like, hey, babe, I'm going to cheat. So
I don't even
Like
say
her.
anything. Look, sex matters a lot to me. I'm going to cheat.
Even if you like her, you go ahead and cheat.
And that I'm just should I come out clean? I am being me right now.
All right. So, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. What's your name? Where you calling
I
from?
like it when girls call.
This is Victoria calling back.
Hey,
Vicky.
what's up?
Unfinished business.
Yeah. I didn't tell you the outcome now.
Okay, you didn't tell us the outcome. Wow, Vicky has a lot.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the
Okay,
outcome?
so just so you know, the result was splendid.
It was
And
splendid.
even at some point, I had to be begging him to stop. So
Wow, you have to be begging him to stop. Then why did you guys break up if he improved?
that's not about that.
Okay.
It wasn't about it at all.
Yes.
But
You got
I just
more
believe that
confidence
once
and you
there's
got more girls.
communication,
He
once
needed
there's communication,
Okay, once there's communication, yeah? All
once
right.
there's communication,
he
then a
needed to
lot of
test his
things can
technique
go
on
right.
mother.
All right. Thank you so much. And send us the method you used, okay? So we
I
can
beg, we want to know.
send us the method, what you did, so that some people can, there are people out there that are 1 minute, 20 minutes, I don't know, 20 seconds, whatever.
Yeah,
So
maybe
we can
we
help
can
them
go
out.
we can go from 30 minutes to 2 hours.
It
that kind of
depends,
thing, yeah.
So help us, help
You
some
want to
guys.
kill the girl,
Calm
have
down.
you?
Want to kill the...
Might want to kill somebody.
Okay, send it to us, all right, on the WhatsApp number. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's one honest babe. I mean, she's been honest that the guy wasn't doing up to 1 minute. But how can
Burantashi, bro.
1 minute is like the time you used to sneeze and you're gone. You're done. That's crazy. All right, so Webb, of course, now it depends on the sneezing.
Oh well.
Yeah, so Webb, what's yours?
You guys might not actually believe this, but I'm very vocal when it comes to sex. So if I don't like what you're doing, I'll tell you. I'll tell you straight up. If for some reason you're giving me fellatio and I'm not feeling it, and all I'm feeling is your teeth, I'll tell you, all I'm feeling is your teeth. Very vocal about it. And in the same way, if for some reason I'm not doing it right, I want you to tell me as well. Yes, because when you get to that point where you guys communicate really well about these things, you have the best sex of your life. And you can
Okay, so
call
what
me
if
anything
she
on it.
tells you that, Abobi,
Yeah.
you're not trying, you're not doing
It's
it well?
fine, it's fine. What do you want
It
me to
won't
do?
bruise your ego, yeah?
Listen, I'm a Scorpio, yeah? I'm open and down to anything.
Forget your
I'm
sign.
not
It's
joking
not by
with
being a
you.
Scorpio.
Sign?
I'm not
Really?
joking.
Hello.
You're dropping the sign.
Yeah, Scorpio.
You're dropping the sign.
We have a call. Hello.
Very
I'm open
Yeah,
to anything.
hello.
Whatever you want to try, tell me
Yeah.
about it. If I
Okay.
like it,
Scorpio.
you're very
Baba
lucky
Scorpio.
girl.
Wait. Hello.
In fact, your name
Hello.
is not Web
Hello.
anymore. It's
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Hello. We can hear you. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Inka calling from K2.
All right, Yinka. So talk to us. What's up? What is your input on the topic?
Yeah. My input is well, we have to look at it from two angles.
Okay.
As let's call it a casual affair, as a casual relationship, like boyfriend girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
or as a spouse.
Any angle you
Now,
want to
if
take it
it's
from.
boyfriend girlfriend,
Mhm.
if it's both of them, it's better you share it and it's better you listen. So
Okay.
if you are looking at it from the first angle, call it a learning period that you are so fortunate that somebody is able to point out an issue with
Okay.
you.
True.
And
True.
if it is the second angle too, also be fortunate that your spouse is able to express. Like me, when I first got married, I think I'm not the sex freak type. So it got to a point, my wife started complaining. This, and this. I'm not maybe like once in a while sex of a thing. It got to a point, instead of her buying 5 alive popular orange and the case in the fridge, she'll go and do strong tiger nuts.
Tiger knot.
Whenever I'm going to work,
She'll give it to
me
you.
as my juice to take to the office.
Okay.
So by the time I'm back home, in fact, I'm going to be calling, are you at home?
Oh wow.
Because this thing was not.
Are you sure it was just tiger knot?
No, without those things now, sure you don't have those guys lady secret now. And we guys too, we know what you're talking about. So,
Okay.
so it's a win-win situation if you can open up to your partner about the sexual affair, because sex has actually destroyed a lot of homes.
True.
As a result of which will lead to something else, going outside, having an extramarital affairs or having extracurricular activity outside in the case of boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. So to me, I support it. So if anything like that is happening, call your partner and talk to your partner about it.
All right. Thank
Because
you.
some partner does not even know that maybe they are not satisfying you. They thought, maybe the partner will think maybe you don't like sex. But if you open up to her that or him that this thing you are doing here,
No, they're not. They're
you're not doing it enough for.
Okay.
I don't go and learn it outside.
All
You
right.
guys just fashion it out and tidy it up inside.
All right. Thank you so much.
So that's my own contribution. Yeah.
Okay. Take care. All right. So Snow, let me hear from you.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have to educate a lot of people here. Yeah. First of all, I want to clear your mind away from trying to use anything extra for sex. See, let me tell you something. You don't need anything, all this kola alagbo, all this agbo, all these things. You don't need all that. All you need to do is to have the right frame of mind. Do you understand? So, I mean, if I'm in the right frame of mind, when I'm meeting with my partner, I already know what I want to achieve. Number one, I know we're both doing it together. Two, I can't just come and be okay. Do you understand? So I also want my partner to be all right as well. So I won't be on one side. So I mean, because I know the strength, women have more, they can go more. I mean,
They can go for 3 days
than
straight.
guys. Do you understand? So you have to balance it.
Okay. So that means is that true?
That's where you come through. That's where you go. I actually love foreplay. First of all, foreplay is for
It's
women.
excellent. Yeah.
Calm down. Foreplay is for women. You get me? So if you can put this into that, yeah, you get me. Let me not lie to you. I mean, sex in marriage, sex in relationship plays 80% out of 100. So you don't joke with it. So you have to look for a way to make it right. Trust me.
All right. So
Yeah.
that means
Is it really 80%?
Yes, it's 80.
But I don't think that's necessarily.
who carried out this research?
Yeah, I don't know.
80%.
I think maybe 80% is on
80%
you.
on my
On your part.
My own part.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
we
right.
all have
Okay.
different. Yeah.
But don't you
We
think
all
it's
have-
because don't you think it's also you're from Akwa Ibom? You know, it's a thing. It's okay. I'm just saying.
And why do you have to give him up like that, bro? Why you have to give him up like that? No.
All right, let's pick this call real quick. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Vincent, calling from the
From Owerri.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Vincent.
Shoki.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay, I think I agree with the girl just said just 50%. Like that.
Okay. I agree with the guy that said 80%.
I 100% agree.
Not the way now. Not the way.
Vincent, call back.
Call back.
All right.
Call
So,
back.
Damisa,
I'm saying.
let's hear from you a bit. Do you agree like with the analysis, the 80%, or do you think it's higher, like maybe
Think it's
95?
I think it's less.
Oh, it's less.
Yeah.
All right. So from you, let's hear.
I probably think sex should be like a 60%,
Okay.
and then love, and then money.
Okay. How many percent is the money? Say the way full look up like.
So I want to interject on this, yeah? So if she says 60, there's a rule that we had in university. I don't know if that still applies, but I mean, I went to uni like a while back. But there's a rule we had. When a girl tells you 30, have it. Cut it in half, right?
I know.
Cut
about
it in
that.
half.
I know
If
about
she
that.
says, oh, I only slept with 2 guys, that means she slept with 4 guys.
4.
Right. So
Yes.
let us use that rule here
Yeah.
and know that sex is more like
120.
money is more.
Money is more.
Money is more.
No, some girls' money is more. It depends on your sex drive still.
No.
Yeah,
So listen, mate. We'll get into another topic if we go in that route, right?
Okay.
But this day, the average Nigerian girl and girl in general, right? Money is a big factor, right?
Yeah.
They can, if your sex game out of 100 is like 35%, and you have a 75-80% money game,
We'll
you're
manage
good,
you.
man. See, you
Ah.
hear that now?
See the look on her face. We'll
You
manage.
manage. Because she will teach you small things.
Look, I've come to realize
Then
that
we
when you
manage you and still cheat on you.
Yeah, no, the
Thank
cheating
you.
will still be there.
cheat. We don't
Hey!
What are you talking about? Now, that's what
Okay.
you
Let her explain. Please explain. How don't you guys cheat?
Okay, we do cheat actually. It's just that we don't get caught. That's all.
Yeah. You're
Okay, so
smarter.
you
You're
agree with
smarter.
that,
Yeah,
yeah?
you're smarter.
we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get caught. We
You're
cheat.
smarter.
Okay, so now when your boyfriend, like you had the experience with your last boyfriend,
Yes.
and when he wasn't satisfying you and you told him I didn't agree, did you go out?
We didn't agree.
Like
He told me sex isn't food.
then what did you do
And
after
I
that?
left him.
Okay.
Okay, so you didn't cheat before leaving him, you just left.
No, I didn't. I did
Ah.
not. I left him. There was no point.
But like
Sex is very important to me because if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to look outside. So you have to have that sex drive and you have to have money.
Give it a percentage
Okay, so
out
now-
of 100.
okay,
Give it a
wait.
percentage out of 100.
okay.
What is
The
it?
sex drive.
Yeah, like where should the sex game be if you're scoring it out of 100%?
Has to be 100.
It has
It has to be 100. Okay,
Wow.
first of all, are you
Is that for real? It has to be
I'm
100?
just joking.
Okay, so-
let's just say 60%.
No. Be honest.
No,
If it's
60%.
60%.
Yes, about 60%.
now for you 100. Now do you give 100?
She said 60 actually.
She said 60.
Yeah.
Okay, 60. Now, what about you? Do you think your own sex game is on point? You're talking about the guy now. I'm just saying.
What will you score yourself?
100%.
Out of
Okay.
100.
100.
So you are
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
so you're from
you are
Akwa Ibom.
Ronaldinho, yeah?
I'm
So
from
she
Delta, but
does-
it's 100%.
100%.
So I believe personally we have our different sex drive and how our body communicates when it comes to sexual pleasures and chemistry. So what if I happen to be in a relationship where I have a spouse that is not good in bed, and I finally tell her, "Oh, babe, you're not like pleasing me as much as you ought to," and she tries her possible best, but she's still not giving me as much as she ought to. Maybe she doesn't like sex.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay, hold that thoughts, please. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hello?
Yeah, someone on the line.
Yeah, we can't not really hear you. Hello, can you speak up? Speak up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's better.
All right, thank you. So what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Only what I mentioned on the line. It's a nice topic you guys are talking about.
Okay.
And I want to just bring in a fact that I got from my master program. We were once when we were doing our research methods in class, my lecturer once told us that 90% of women actually don't get satisfied.
90 women, 90% of women don't get satisfied. Wow.
Yes, 90%. And yes, from sex. And actually, I think when it comes to relationship and sex, I think what is important is about first, you guys need to like each other and decide we're doing this together. And then you guys need to explore each other.
Yeah.
Like in Nigeria, I don't need to support the use of toys, but you need to encourage the use of toys. You have to explore each other's body, sexuality. Oh, this is what I like. This is not what I like. Oh, if you talk like this, it turns me on. If you don't talk like this, it turns me on. So I think sex is actually beyond just physical movement, and it's just the mind. Everything in you is actually trying to get pleasure from your experience. So it's always important to, I don't think you need Burantashi or Agbo. It's good to use those stuff, but
okay, do you use toys?
Well, I'm not so sexually active, but yes, I do.
You're not sexually active. When last did you do it?
Maybe. I don't think that was the wrong
2015.
What?
Guy.
Okay, so you know what's interesting? Yeah, I support this notion that you need to explore with your partner.
Yeah.
Because that energy, exploring with your partner, may make you focus more on trying to make that happen.
Yeah.
But you have to find a partner that is willing to go through that journey with you.
Yeah,
then
sure.
while you're doing that, then because the problem with a lot of Nigerians is, and I'm being honest, even with the new generation Nigerians who are just whatever, you think we're having more sex, but the truth of the matter is we're doing more exploration. We're not exploring sexually.
Yeah.
We're just, let's just jam. And if I tell you a story, I told you that story of my experience in, sorry.
Thank you so much for calling. He's still online.
Okay,
all right. So,
first.
Your master's,
story.
he just finished the master's, in sex, and I'm sure you used that in 2015. That was way back. Right now, he's finished his master's, so I'm sure the next sex would be kaboom.
Kaboom, yeah. So a story, I think I went to, the last time I went to the Calabar Carnival, I was like, Calabar Carnival, let's go have fun. Let's be honest. Everybody who goes there tries to have sex. That's literally what the carnival, part of the joy of the carnival is.
I never knew that, though.
Oh, shut up. It's not the only part of the carnival, but you go there, you try to meet people. Yeah. Let's hook up, yeah? Bruv, hottest girl in the world was like a log. I'm not joking. Hottest girl in the world was like a log, and I was like, I'm not calling her anymore because I'm not going to continue.
He's speaking my language. No, I don't think so.
Then why have sex with me if you're not feeling me?
What if?
Yeah, learn to say no. Learn to say no.
Sometimes, okay, I looked at you the first time I saw you. I'm like, okay, a hulk of a guy, but you probably were.
A hulk of a guy.
This one enter wave.
I know, but I just.
Listen, if you
I really cannot.
Hold on a second. But my point. So we're having this conversation now. So that's a good point. But my point is that why even have sex with me if that's not the case? If you knew you were not going to get into it, right? Why? And then if that's the case, why do you keep calling me afterwards like your life depends on it? Right? I'm just being honest about that, right? I was like, this is not going to happen anymore.
Not about the money.
That's it.
I feel like she was not familiar with him.
No, there's just no way, man.
That's it.
There's just no way. It was so bad.
Familiar with him.
The foreplay was
it was
good
so.
enough,
I'm talking about.
Really be what?
It was just like a log just literally sitting there doing nothing. It was really that bad.
I think for me, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know the volume.
I was in the wrong city, right?
No.
I should have gone to Uyo.
No.
I should have gone to Uyo.
Sometimes, you can approaching a girl for the first time, getting to know the girl for that actually act. Going down with her at that particular. Let's say maybe in 5 hours or 4 hours. You get me? Sometimes I think the way you explore her, you didn't actually explore her properly.
Thank you.
Because I'm coming. You know what?
It's possible.
No, yeah.
But I doubt it.
No. Because you know why?
It's possible.
Trust me, that girl might actually be a professional.
Mm-hmm.
a professional, but she's actually the way you activated her was actually
turned her into a tree.
Shena SIM card.
Yeah, turned her into a tree.
Wait,
No problem. See.
What if
I can admit that maybe it's possible, but I doubt it.
I doubt. Let me tell you something.
I doubt it.
Bro, listen, no. If you're good, you're good.
No,
There's
there's several reasons why a girl will keep calling. Not necessarily because, sorry, man. There's several reasons why a girl could call. Not necessarily because the sex was so awesome. But there was something else, right? However, I just was like, yo, you know what? This was terrible. This was terrible. It's one of
tell her it was terrible.
I didn't. But I didn't. But I you know, I'm not, so I'll be honest. I'm more blunt now. I was less blunt then. You know, in my 20s, I was less blunt then. And I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe you need to try to do something. You know what I'm saying?
I think because she didn't go, I one thing might just be come from my toes to my head. And you're coming, and you went from your head
to the toes.
From my head to our toe.
Yeah, it's possible.
Sometimes, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, yeah, I advise every young man, foreplay is the key.
Okay, so what happens now?
Yes,
Okay, guys.
So I don't want to
guys.
give too much out, but I mean, I believe in that too.
Yeah.
Foreplay is key.
Yeah.
But
I
okay,
believe in
guys,
that
what
too.
happens? What happens in a situation where you sleep with every guy or every girl and you're not satisfied? Then what happens?
That's an infomaniac.
No. I'm just saying, we're talking about satisfaction here now. Okay.
There should be a chemistry, or there should be that partner you meet in your. There's this one person we meet in our life that we almost never forget because we just happen to find that perfect connection in terms of everything, and we don't end up with those people. Trust me, we don't, because the relationship is always shit, but the sex will be good.
But okay, now we talk about sex and relationship. Okay, you guys get married, and after a while,
NBC go fire also. NBC go fire.
Let's not lie to ourselves. After a while, that engine no go dey work like that. You understand?
The chemistry is strong.
I'm just saying, okay, like you guys are married now. Let's say you used to be a hawk, during your younger days.
I never married, so I don't know. Maybe when I get there, I'll cross the bridge.
Because we make it look like as if it's the most important in a relationship, just being sex.
First off, I feel like every girl is a freak in some way. You just need to get comfortable with you.
Not every girl is a freak.
Some girls are Mother
that.
Teresa, man.
No. Once they get comfortable with you, they'll tell you anything. They'll tell you what they want to do. They'll tell you what they want you to do to them. So communication is definitely key. Once you joke about things like, you didn't even do that well, but let's do it this way. Once you have conversations like that and laugh about it, trust me, you do a lot of things.
Okay, we have a couple of messages on WhatsApp.
I agree with that.
This is
to a certain degree. Some girls are Mother Teresa, though. Some guys are also Father Friday. Father Friday.
Okay, so we have a couple of messages. This one's from Helen, who says most men don't satisfy their spouses. They do not focus long enough on foreplay. It's wham bam, thank you, ma'am. They make a lot of noise about being studs. They are not.
You know what? She's correct.
CJ.
I think she's correct in some instances. Truth be told.
CJ. Sorry, I want to say this here. You can go around and ask a lot of people. I don't think every woman that is walking on the streets actually see orgasm in their husband's house. Trust me. Not all of them. Yeah, they can be there for 10 years and don't even experience it.
Maybe once.
I'm telling you.
Or ever.
Because they don't talk. So I think is the high time people talk about these things, because these things are breaking homes every day. So we have to.
Okay, so we keep talking like that means you said about the sex matters 60%. Yeah, let me give you an example. What if and you said money too is important.
That's about accurate.
And you said money is important. Okay, now you meet two guys. One sex hawk, like the man is a beast in bed, broke. The other one, rich man, no sex. Then what do?
Rub his back, collect his money.
She needs to answer. You are quiet. You're laughing.
You need to answer that.
You have to choose one. Which one is your first love? Is it the money or the sex? Now you said it's very important to you that you can't do it. The last boyfriend was a failure and you left him.
I'm not poor. So
I know. Okay, so you can marry the broke guy for the sex.
Yes, I can actually.
You are sure?
I said before, I don't like to cheat in my relationships. I said it before. I don't like it because it comes with a lot of issues when you do it. So I would date the guy that is good in bed, get married to him, and then definitely we'll work something out.
What if that's the only aspect of his personality?
That's all.
That's all he can do.
The man is a waste.
After that, he's a waste man.
Like I mean, like no,
And I
nothing.
mean-
That is a waste. Goodbye,
No,
man.
calm down.
Hello,
No.
toys.
You can't say that. There are some guys that all they're good at is, and there's no porn industry in Nigeria for you to. Well, there is, but there's no real porn industry.
Yeah.
You understand that like is lucrative where you can make money off of. So like would you still go with that?
I just said it. Goodbye, man. Hello, toys.
Oh,
Not that
okay.
hard.
All right.
Sorry.
And my finger. Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, so me, I'm still on the. What's going on?
CJ, you trying to listen to a voice note?
Yeah, someone said it's a voice note, and I'll play that in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were trying to say.
Okay, so sexual communications and the like still matters. I might be a hawk or I might have a high libido, whereas my partner doesn't. There's no way that relationship would work. Because I keep talking all the time, and sometimes when I complain, she'll be like, "Is it all about sex? Is it all about you like sex too much?" And it poses a problem. And it poses, no, hold on, chill. You said girls are bro. There are girls that don't like sex. I've met a lot. There are girls that can't even stay 2 minutes.
I feel like those are girls who their first experience of sex was not so great, and they decided to just say, "Oh, I don't like it."
The same way there are guys that don't like sex.
And if they don't like it, it's something physical with them. I'm very sure about this. It's something physical.
But
with
don't
them.
we think sometimes this sex of a thing is even overrated? Let's just talk
It's
about
overrated to me because
like
why?
because I mean we keep talking about
Sometimes
sex as if like
I
without
think-
sex there's no
yeah.
relationship, without sex we can't get married, without sex we won't live our lives.
Because I want to disagree with when she was saying money. Forget money. Trust me. Everything at the end of the day boils down to as long as a guy can satisfy you. You get me? Because I mean the reason why a guy will actually stay long with a girl sometimes when there is no money, something must keep you there. You get me? So it's either sex
Okay, we have a message and
or
this,
something.
This
Yeah.
one says a lot of women fake orgasm. My good friend has to think of her ex-boyfriend to get orgasm when she's with her hubby. Wow. And this is from what?
Inside life.
So I think I think sex is overrated, kind of. Not like it's not important in a relationship, but if that is what you go into a relationship for, like you must be a hawk or she must be, and I mean one wild person, then I think that's messed up because without the sex, okay, what if at the end of the day after the sex, what next?
I
Really?
just feel, I mean, let's just try as much as possible to push sex aside. Do you understand? But not totally, though.
Because,
I have a question, though. I have a question. We haven't
Not
figured out
totally.
who's more honest with it, guys or girls.
Okay, I would say
I would
girls.
say I would say it's guys because there's more that rides on a guy being good in bed, and he can tell if a woman. So it's about ego. If you tell a woman she's not good in bed, and these things need to be first of all, you'll be more patient with her anyways. If a guy is not good in bed, yeah,
The ladies are not patient.
women are patient, but the thing about it is that it hits the ego more, right? So a woman will not tell you as a guy,
Then okay, there are cases where
understand what I'm saying?
like I've heard this from a friend where when he was trying to have like sex with a girl and the girl wasn't so clean, she wasn't clean, and now that
clean
like
doesn't mean that she's not
she
good though.
Yes, like I mean, it affected his own sex drive.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
it affected his
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 psyche,
mindset,
yeah,
his
yeah.
psyche, and all that.
Yeah.
So he couldn't really perform because he wasn't really down for the sex because she was dirty, and now he couldn't tell her because he thought that, or he felt that if he tells her, he would hurt the girl's feelings. And now in the girl's mind, she was thinking the guy wasn't good, and the girl went about telling her friends that the guy is not good in bed. Meanwhile, the guy had something different, like another experience to share. Like, I mean, this girl wasn't clean, so my mind wasn't really there. I couldn't even go all out. Do you get? So that's one case now. The girl is going about saying this guy is not good enough, and the guy is saying the girl is dirty, and that was what
CJ,
affected him.
CJ, I will say this, yeah. I think we need to explore love more than sex. Yeah. I think this generation needs to understand that love goes a long way. Love will play a lot of, it will go a long way than sex. Trust me.
Love
This is it.
fades.
This is it.
Love never fades.
It does.
I don't think
no,
so.
serious.
When you
See,
don't do
towards-
certain
Serious.
things,
If you
it does.
Towards the latter
if you
stages of-
allow love leads, it will actually erase all this. You're not good in bed. you're good in bed, you're this, you're that. But at the same time, yeah, don't neglect sex, because that's the more you meet with your partner, the more you love your partner more. Do you understand? It goes.
I'm going to make a different.
That means I doesn't agree. See,
I'm going to make a different proposition before I let Damisa speak. Balance.
That's what I'm saying.
Balance is not love. It's not love. Balance.
Yes.
So you have like what I asked her that question for a reason. Well, how do you put sex? Like sex game, where do you put it at? Where's your cap, right? Or your limit, right? 60 out of 100, if that's good sex game, that's passable for you, right? Then which one is finances? Which one is personality? Which one is this, that? It's got to balance out. And each person's balance is different, right? There's a threshold. There are people who are nymphs, and because they're trying to like be in a relationship, they're like, nah, I have to have 90% sex. I'll make the money, I'll do whatever, but I have to have 90% sex, right? If not, I'm not in this relationship. There are people who are like, I don't need so much sex. I can have 40% sex, and then the rest be like, personality, camaraderie, that. Yeah. So that's what makes up this so-called thing we call love. It's not really person. Yeah. So you can tell from who I am that I don't really believe in the conventional love.
You don't believe in
love?
No,
I don't. That's not true. I believe that there's something called love, but I don't believe it's so like people say it all the time. It's not like it's
all
not
right,
so often.
We'll have to come back to continue this discussion. Let's take a quick break, all right?
It's not the way.
Lagos's Hot FM.
Most of the time, guys, we're easier to please than women. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. We're easier to please than women.
Yeah, a lot of times guys just want to come.
Yeah,
you don't have to do so much and you're there. You know?
Yeah, because guys are selfish.
No, but there are some guys that can go
because guys are selfish.
No, but there's some guys that can't actually come CJ, if you don't go all the
way. They are selfish because
I actually don't think I don't. No, you know what? Maybe I understand where you're coming from.
Yes, because you can't actually satisfy yourself and not satisfy your partner. Trust me, it goes both ways. When you are done with yourself, you should actually wait for her and make her too be satisfied as well.
All right, so you can call in. Sorry, you can call in if you want to call in. It's 0818-242-6591. 0818-242-6591.
That takes me back to what I said initially. What if we're not on the same sexual level?
Frequency.
You understand? She's the one. Maybe I'm the 1 minute guy, and she loves sex. And after that one, I'm done. Like what she said, her ex would say, "Nah, food." You understand?
Well, for me, I just feel like when we talk about foreplay is important. But there are some girls like some of us have said that don't actually come. Like no matter what you do, if like throw back flips on that stuff, nothing.
It's not like they don't come. It takes a lot.
Okay, CJ, for example, yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute.
We'll have a call. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Paul, and I'm calling from Aja.
Okay, Paul from Aja. Real quick, your thoughts on the topic?
Yeah, the topic is a nice one. Sex of a thing is actually a thing of the mind, and in any relationship, if the partners, so to say, are not in good terms, like on the plane, most Nigerians, we pretend a lot. It's a pretense, take away a whole lot of joy in everything, both in marriage and in just friendship. I pretend to be your friend. My brother. I pretend to be your friend. I tell you this, I'm a married man, okay? And what I am experiencing in my marriage, I bet you any of younger ones of today, if they go through it, they're going to die.
Hey,
Bobby, calm down. What happened?
No. The thing is this, it's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Emotional torture.
I agree with you.
You see, every woman in Nigeria, I'm sorry to say, apology to the women folks, all right? Without you having money as a man, you are dead and doomed for. Just take it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Sorry,
forget all this pretense.
Abobi, don't be lying.
Don't be lying, Abobi.
Don't be
lying.
Listen. As I speak with you, I've been listening to this program all the way from the office. I get into my compound. I refuse to enter my house. I stay in the car and I'm making the call right in the car.
Bro, yeah. Nice one.
Real G.
Nice one.
You know, the truth...
Hello, Paul.
No.
Hello.
The network is failing me now.
Okay.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
The thing is, let's just put it in mind that, okay, you go into any relationship, first of all, ask yourself, are you ready to pay the sacrifice? Probably, you have to get that clear. If you are ready, fine, no problem. So whatever you get inside of that relationship, in a black market, good or bad, take it. Women cannot do without money, whether you sex 2 minutes or not. All those satisfactions, satisfaction.
Whether you sex 2 minutes or 8 hours.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you don't have money, forget about the satisfaction. That's my sister there. What's her name? Damisa. Don't mind Damisa. She's pretending a lot. I'm telling you.
Do you understand? Now they tackle us small. Don't worry.
Sorry, I cut my call from here now.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Wow. Damisa, that shot was for you. The guy aimed for you like...
Yeah, this is it, yeah. I was dating someone before, and at the end of the day, okay, my ex, money became, you understand, sometimes one kind of breeze will come and just shift out a lot of stuff and just put you, calm down.
That breeze just brought the call.
Something to just happen like this.
The breeze just brought the call. Hello. We lost the call.
Okay, the breeze took it away, yeah. Now, this is it, yeah. When I met this chick, yeah, everything, like, because if you know me, you know how I display. 100. Keep it 100. Everything.
Malian.
100.
Malian.
Oh my God. Hello. Yeah, hello. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Morgan, I'm calling from Jibo.
All right. So what's up? Talk to us.
On my own experience, I've had like 2 relationships. One of them was like our own purpose for sexual satisfaction with me is to give her a baby. That we are not going to marry. She's a Igbo girl, so she was like, Morgan, come and get me pregnant. Come and get me pregnant. That's it. There's no relationship. It's not going to lead to wedding after such experience. Then the second one I had, just like your next door neighbor around me, I was like, Morgan, if you have sex, so it's not going to lead to pregnancy. I'm going to flush it. So, sometimes the purpose for sexual satisfaction really lies within the lady. A man that is going to bed with a woman should know what is especially if they are not married. If let's say it's sex before marriage and they're just dating, the man should know what is the purpose for this lady agreeing with me to go to bed. So I just want to say that from my own personal experience. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Communication is key. No. So
Snozy, finish up.
So let me go back. Let me go back to what I was saying before. Yeah, let me go back to what I was saying before. So at the end of the day, let me cut the story short. Yeah, that breeze came and took away a lot of stuff. And this babe, all of a sudden, went to 0. Everything died. So at the end of the day, money controls these things. If you have money, trust me, that girl will be telling a lot of people outside that you're good, even when you're not good. Trust me.
That means I don't agree, but we'll come to her.
Okay, hold on. See,
all right.
I've met people, and I'll say this here. So,
don't lie.
My ex, right? My most current ex had dated one very rich guy, but wasn't good in bed. You get me? So she was there for 2 years. According to what she said to me, she was just eating his money. The sex was boring. You understand?
Or you were the side guy in charge?
No, I was never the side guy. It was when they broke up, we met.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have time, so let's wrap it up. All right, so Web, your final thoughts on the topic.
Well, like I said earlier on, basically communication is key. If you guys talk about it, you definitely have the best sex of your life. Get comfortable with the person you're having sex with. If you're not comfortable with that person, then probably you shouldn't be having sex with that person. So,
all right.
Let me just drop this real quick. So if
make it 15 seconds.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Real quick. If it is that you're basing relationship, if she's dating you because of money, trust me, there was never love or there was never anything for you.
Yeah.
If it was because of money, there was never love.
Come later.
Okay, so for you now, telling your partner if you're sexually satisfied is important, yeah?
Yeah, I will if I know she's definitely going to have a change.
And if she tells you, would you, man up or change? Like
they will never tell me because I'm good.
No, I'm just saying, don't brag about it. If she tells you,
I will. Most
and your ego won't be hurt.
No, ego qua. I will. There's no pride to anything now.
All right. Van Damme, pass to Mufasa.
Yeah, I think for me, I will actually.
This one's one for hung. Yeah,
I'll say it. I'll tell my partner at the same time, and if she's weak at that area, I'll teach her. Yes.
If you are weak, would you learn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. He's a learning man.
He's a learning man. Because
he reads books, man.
Because you guys sound like, you guys are, on top of your game. I'm just asking that question.
Not really. On a good day.
Huh?
No, it's not about CJ. It's not about CJ.
It's not about me. I'm asking you guys one by one.
Okay, so it's not about CJ, man.
Okay, so Damisa, for you, what was it for you?
I said it before. Communication is key. So if you're not good enough, I'll tell you, we'll work things out, and then if you still don't change.
What if you are not good enough?
Will you leave?
If I'm not good enough, that's not possible.
Okay, wow. We seem to have a lot of perfectionists in the house.
Gosh, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
everybody here is good.
Let me just say this. Coming off of some of our colleagues saying, they got nothing to learn, basically, yeah?
Yeah, like...
Bruv, till I'm 90, till I'm 150, I'll still be learning stuff about myself, about other people. So what it is you just got to keep an open mind, look for balance, right? And always communicate. I think that in that regard, it's difficult. It's saying it is easy, but it's very difficult because we all have egos. And at certain points in time, we don't feel like we need to learn more. But I think it's important to always keep an open mind when you're talking about sex with your partner or whatever it is, and then always want to explore. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's important with regards to that. If you do that, I think that you'll have a better shot at this game. You know what I'm saying? And it is a game.
Anyway, let me just drop this. Man, when no get money, nothing come more.
All right, for me, to wrap things up, for me...
Go to Laria if you don't have money.
All right, for me...
I'm asking, who hurts him like this?
I don't know. Nobody knows. We don't care. Nah. All right, so for me, would you tell your partner if I'm sexually satisfied? I would definitely tell her if I'm not feeling it. If she tells me, okay, she likes it this way, I would definitely want to, learn and, should I say adjust. If she wants it on top of a tree, then we'll learn to climb. You understand that? So I think I'll just, be able to just go with the flow, blend. Whatever she wants, I would give her. Whatever she wants from me, I would give her too. And whatever I want rather from her, she would give me. So it's all about communication for me. And yes, we'll end it like that. To all the Mufasas and Bruce Lee's in the house, I don't need to learn anything. Thumbs up.
Bruce Lee always learned.
Yeah, Bruce Lee always learned.
Always learned.
So to the professionals in the house, Fo, Web, Snozy. Okay, love to explore. So guys, that's it on the show today. The Hangout's been fun hanging with you guys. If you called us today, thank you. We appreciate your contributions. And those that sent message on the WhatsApp portal that I couldn't read or play their voice note, I apologize. But yes, we do this every Friday by 8 p.m. on Hot FM 93.3. 8 p.m. every Friday.
Lagos is Hot FM.